Hello, everyone. So, imagine a phase in your life that completely changes trajectory of your life. It tests you, it burns you out, and when you come out of it, it becomes unforgettable lesson of your life. Does it sound like an MBA journey? I'm sure it must be. I went through the same, but there is little twist to it. So I'm from PGPM 21 batch. Extreme outlier in a class because I am woman. I hope that ratio is improving now. I was 35 years old then. Senior most in the class. An architect. Right brainer in the class of highly intelligent cohorts like you. So what made me to do MBA? Probably this is the question based on which we all get selected here. I must have given very convincing answer to the admission panel. But artist in me wanted to see what happens in other side of it. So I was truly excited to hold textbook after my 12th exam. It was almost 18 years. Yes, 18 years. So I was very excited to take a financial analysis classes taken by Lalwani sir, micro and macroeconomics case studies by Tulsi ma'am, and design thinking. That was kind of my own territory at unexpected place. Needless to say that I was enjoying all this, and I gave more than 100% of mine till GM2. And then something happened. It was May 2021, when entire world was grappled with second wave of COVID-19. I got diagnosed with breast cancer. It still gives me goosebumps. Okay. So, first time ever in my life I was experiencing any hurdle, and it was the massive one. Initially, I couldn't react appropriately to it. I was confused. Even I laughed while primary discussion with my oncologist. Then series of hurdles started. I was not vaccinated. Then I realized I was out of insurance. And the cost of this entire treatment was as good as doing second MBA. Yeah, it's funny. Then though all this adversity kept me engaged to solving them. Then final verdict of my treatment came. It was 18 chemotherapy, 1 surgery, and 12 radiations. Initially, thank you everyone, you are appreciating it, but it was horrible, okay? Initially, I was very brave and practical. I cut my hair short. I shifted my daughter to the safe place and got enough household help so that I can sustain through it. And I experienced that first chemotherapy. Surprisingly, it was very easy. I slept that day, okay? And it was good sleep after 6 months of my MBA journey. But third and fourth days were havoc. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get out of my bed. That gave me fair understanding of what could be my good days and bad days during that time. And I started planning. Interestingly, it started coinciding with our operation planning classes. So I started planning how to take online classes during chemotherapy. I started planning how to work around our tests and quizzes. I started planning when to complete assignment ahead of my surgery. But I forgot most important thing. I forgot to take care of my mindset. As treatment went on, I started tumbling down from cliff. So it was really horrible. Then sufferings and other patients around me started bothering me.
So even now we use the social media quite a lot. So Google and Facebook started pouring negative information into my mobile. Then I started reaching out other survivors. And they gave me some hope. But it didn't lasted more than 2-3 days. Situation started worsening. Okay, at the start, clearly remember, at the start of my 6th chemotherapy, nurses literally dragged me inside the daycare center. I could clear my GM3 just because of support of my classmates and professors. Okay. Then entire planning went on tossed. At the end of my 10th chemo session, finally doctor prescribed me psychologist. And that psychologist gave me drug. And effect of those drugs were worse than even chemo treatment. So I started getting hallucination of its scariest thing. I was feeling dizziness. It used to keep me half asleep, half awake all the time. So, but everyone has a little sane person inside them. I also had that in me. So that sane voice started whispering out, Teja, you cannot do this to yourself. You have to get out of this. But the question was how? Till now, I fairly understood that though outsider can give you some kind of a hope, you are the only one who can keep it alive. And that outsider turned out to be my doctor, Dr. Shilpa Lad. And she actually mentored me with 3 lessons. And that helped me to bounce back in my life. So my topic is bounce back in my life. So the first lesson was acceptance. She shared with me this quote from a book, Shape Your Destiny. Accepting reality as it is and molding it in the right way is a master key of successful life. She started telling me, Teja, don't try to find out answer to question why me. Instead, accept your present and start focusing how you can make it better. But it was not as easy as it sounds. Okay, so. But slowly and steadily, I had to accept that situation because I had no choice at all. Okay, but I refrained myself looking at other people's misery. I accepted that there will be scars on my body, but I felt extreme gratitude towards people around me who were helping me out to get out of all this. But this small change in mindset, and I could pay attention to the remaining coursework. Then the second lesson that she gave, it was hope. During my journey, during this treatment, I had 85% chances of survival. It was quite big. But the mind makes crime. It was moving toward that 15% always. So, in one of the counseling session, she literally bolded it, that 85% on paper. And that stuck in my mind. And it was like a light at the end of tunnel. And that kept me going. Then the third, most important lesson she gave, it was positive thinking. So, now I was hopeful. But at times, negative thought used to come. Okay? But now I was fully awake and I started monitoring those thoughts. Okay? It was like a current Middle East war. So, in this war, I was determined to win it now because she gave me that kind of a hope. So I wanted a special weapon for it. And that I got in her clinic. During one of the scanning, I heard prayer in her cabin. It had all the things that I wish for my life, even today. Okay? I asked her about it. And she said, it's a super positive thought. And then further she explained, when you wish something for yourself and when you pray for it, your mind gives you so many questions, whether it will happen or not. But when you wish for others, especially for everyone, the mind will not create any ifs and buts. It will sink down to your subconscious and manifest it in your life. And this worked for me. So, at the end of my MBA journey, even before my graduation ceremony, I came out of all these things. And though I couldn't sit for the placement program, I got a job in a Y Combinator bag startup, 91 square feet, as a GM, Client Success Manager. So I want to end here with that super positive thought. Oh God, bless all with health and wealth. Bless all with money and harmony. Oh God, bless all with peace and bliss. Bless all with wisdom and your devotion. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this is for me. Thank you.